is Aaron. Today someone had asked for Bully's Lament, and I actually started making this a while ago because I learned it from his Audiotree live session, and for some reason or another didn't finish it, but the song's fairly simple. I looked on Ultimate Guitar, as I usually do, just to kind of refresh myself, and it seems like they have a few more air conditioner kicked on. There are a few more chord changes that are actually happening, and maybe in that version of the song that he's talking about, they did do these chord changes, but you can get away with the ones I'm going to teach you, and it's how he plays it in Audiotree Live, which is actually my favorite version of this song. So we're in open D, D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. It's from low to high tuning. Open D chord when you strum it. Finger picking. Okay, so the verse is kind of over that little four chord progression right there. And so these are normal chords. They're not super extended or crazy chords, but they are played in open D, so their shapes are a little different. E minor is the first chord. It's actually shaped like an E because where your G sharp normally would be with your pointer finger, it's actually your G now. And you also want to get the second. So I got you the second fret of your A string. You're gonna fret that. The second fret of your D string. You're gonna fret that. Pointer fingers on the first fret of your G string, and then your pinkies on the second fret of your B string. And I'm just naming the strings as they would be if we were tuned in standard, because it's a little easier that way. You can get your D2 for an interesting little extra note, which I think makes it an E minor 7. Yeah. And you're moving up. You're kind of switching two fingers here is what I would call it, I guess, to a C. And this is actually, so here it gets a little interesting, and there's a, I guess, kind of a stylistic interpretation you can make here. From E minor to C, you can either play it like this, with your ring finger on the third fret of your A string, your pointer finger on the second fret of your D string, your ring finger on the third fret of your G string, and your pinky on the third fret of your B string, or you can drop your pointer finger, keep it on the first fret of that G string to get you what is actually a normal C. But if you do this, I kind of like this movement because you're going... The chord is moving up, and so is that note on your G string, and I find that note really rings out, and that up movement kind of sounds natural with the song. So I don't know, it's up to you. You can either do or you can do leave that pointer finger back. It sounds a little more forward to me, and a little more I don't know, I just like that. So we got two chords here. The C you play kind of however you want. We're going to G, which is just a full one finger bar across your 5th fret, giving you an open G chord. And open D. Just all strings open, and he does this little lick, which is 5, 3, 2. Oops. He doesn't do that all the time when he's kind of singing. He doesn't do it as much. And after that, you're kind of going to, well, you'll play the verse a couple times, and then the chorus starts on a C, that same G shape, D, and back to C. So, oh, 'cause can't you see? No, 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 we're not like the other. Oh, maybe it's true. You can play that C kind of the same if you want to change things up a little bit. Here, I think the normal C, the C with your pointer finger back on the first fret of the G string, sounds a little bit more acceptable in my brain. Obviously, they're both acceptable in both contexts, but yeah. So G, D, and just holding the C. Yeah, no, 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 we're not like the other. Oh, baby, it's true. Well, we could be, if we wanted to, E minor. And he does a lot of, if you're doing instrumental sections or whatever, he does a lot of like, a lot of kind of playing around with notes when you're doing this. When you're doing this part, just play around a little bit. You can find melodies that you can kind of throw in there. So I'll do like kind of not the pre-chorus, but the verse right before the chorus, and then the chorus, and you can get a idea of how to contextualize these chords. So we got E minor. Oh yeah, oh yeah, but somehow we're getting by. No, it seems a little bit easier to touch the sky. Something is coming for you, something's coming for me. Oh, but can't you see? Make sure I get that first finger down, or else it's going to be some E minor major 7, which is a strange chord. No, wait, E minor. It would be E minor major, E minor. Oh, E minor 9. Yes. Doesn't matter. E minor, C, G, D. On the chorus, C, G, D, C. Back to E minor. So yeah, it's a really good song. That's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, it's just verse, chorus, chorus. I think is the nature of the song. No real bridges or anything. Some instrumental sections. there's some really good chords to play around with, and open D is always fun to play around with, especially in those kind of, when you're using those bar chords, because you got like 3 fingers to mess around with, and then when you're open, you have all of them. So you can just mess around with the notes, try to find something cool. But yeah, that's a template for what's going on, and I'll try to, like in the past, maybe I'll just do a chord chart for this one, because there's not really any riffs per se. I mean, there is the... That's just 3 notes, 5, 3, 2 on your B string. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for requesting it. I think it's officially the last song on his Audiotree live session that I've given the tutorial on. So there's the whole session. Trying to think. Late July, Bully's Lament, Built to Rome, Roll the Bones, and there's one more I'm pretty sure you did. I can't remember what it is though. If you can remember what it is, and I haven't done it, go ahead and throw that one at me, and I'll do that too. Oh, no, I don't think it's if it's not for you. I want to do If Not's For You, and also If Not's For You is kind of in the works, and Perfect Parts. I'm also going to do that one soon. I'm just getting refamiliarized with that one, but these are ones that I played a lot, so I know them pretty well, and they need less tabbage. Like it's kind of just a chord song. It's a pretty simple song, but it's also a really good song. These are some good chords, good chord changes, and in open D, so it doesn't sound necessarily as cut and dry, I guess is the way you could say it. It doesn't sound as similar as if you're in standard. They're kind of some different chord voicings, like this one. I'll mention this really quickly. I think Shakey actually does play it like this, but I like to put it, so essentially the difference is, I told you 2 on A, 2 on D, 1 on G, and 2 on B. What you can do is move your middle finger up to do 2 on your low E string, which is tuned to D, and that'll give you that E as your bass note. But if you move it down, you get what is an E minor over B, and then you also get that upward movement. Like, that's why I like doing this, so the whole chord moves up. It's just good voice leading is the technical term. So if you do this, it's still moving up, but it's like a huge jump. Although it is a cool sound. You know, do it however you want. You can do either do second fret of your low D string, low E string, or second fret of your A string. Oops. I just like that. It's a more minute movement. And in voice leading, not that this is really like subscribed to any. I mean, it's a like an Americana folk song sort of thingy with some rocky bluesy influences. It's not really beholden to any like rules of voice leading. I mean, all music is to us in a sense, but there's something about that little minor second move that is more satisfying than what is, I mean, E to C, which is, I don't know, it's a sixth, a minor sixth, which sounds cool too. And maybe switch it up, maybe find different places to play different chords. You know, it's open to interpretation. I mean, Shakey plays every song interpreted differently every time. It's one of the great things about Shakey Graves is he just, like, there's no real set way that he plays any songs. It's just he has the song and kind of an outline of what it is, but he might play it differently every time. So that's that. I think that's about all I can say about that. Thanks again. Hope that helped, and hit me up if you have any requests or problems with this tutorial. If you find any overt mistakes or anything like that, hit me up, and I'll get them fixed. And yeah, that's it. It's Tuesday. Everyone have a good week, and hope everyone had a good Memorial Day and things like that, and I will catch you later.